It's Wednesday and I'm just sitting here getting on with some work. I work from home at the moment, though I am gradually starting to go back into the office every now and then. I've got a choice at the moment as well. I can either work upstairs in the bedroom where I've got a nice view over the fields opposite, or downstairs at the kitchen table where I can spread out a bit. And my husband Dan, he'll just go wherever I'm not. But today I'm working downstairs in the kitchen because I also need to access the main computer that is down here, because I edit a lot of videos as part of my work and my software for editing is on that main computer. So I'm flitting between two machines. I get asked a lot where I work and what I do. I'm an administrator for a museum. I don't say which. I know a lot of you have worked it out, but I don't say which museum I work for. But it is a museum about mental health, and prior to the pandemic my job was booking in all of the school groups that came for learning visits and general administrative stuff as well. Then when the pandemic hit and we all started to work from home, my job completely turned on its head, and I now do all of the social media for the museum, which I absolutely love doing. So I manage the Twitter account, the Facebook, and edit any video content that is produced. And I did my own first video content last week as well, which was quite exciting. So that's what I do. I really enjoy it, and it's a busy day today, but I'm going to take an early lunch break. It's about 11:30 now. Dan is going to take an early lunch break, so I'm going to go with him. We need to go and pick up a couple of bits from Sainsburys, so we thought we'd do that together, because that's the kind of excitement we get these days, going to Sainsburys without the kids. So that's what we're going to go and do right now.
I woke up in the middle of the night. And I wondered how you're always right. It gets me. I couldn't see what you saw in me. Ooh, na na na. But you showed me how to believe.
Well, that was just about as exciting as you can imagine it was. Not very. So now that we're home, I'm starving. I really need some lunch. But first, I am going to start off our dinner. Now, we very rarely have a meal that we would usually eat more on a Sunday during the week. But I know I mention it about 100 times a day. But I'm so fed up with cooking, and I just wanted something that I knew everyone was going to enjoy. And we had some vegetables to use up, some parsnips, which Dan forgot to cook on Sunday, and some green beans. So we got an unsmoked gammon joint, which we just buy like this. And I'm going to slow cook it for this evening. Now, Phoebe's vegetarian, so she is either going to have... Oh, where is it from? Did you just put it in the fridge?
Oh, sorry, I was charging up.
She's going to have either... Well, yeah, this was something we picked up. It was reduced. It's got a sticker on it. Tofu, crispy tofu. She likes tofu a lot. So we got a bit of a cheaty one for her to try. Or her beloved, this is not bacon. No, this isn't bacon, which is really, really lovely. And she often has that in place of meat if we're having a meat-based like roast or something.
And if you cook it just right, you can't tell the difference. It's that nice.
You can tell the difference.
You can't.
But it's tasty. Tastes like frazzles, basically,
yeah.
Which isn't a bad thing. Anyway, for the slow cooked ham, the gammon, I am just quartering an onion, and I'm going to pop that in the slow cooker, and then I'm going to pop the gammon straight in as well for about 100 mils of water, and just leave it for 6 hours. And then I'm going to put a sort of honey mustard glaze on it and finish it off in the oven for 15 minutes. And I'll show you what I do when I do that later. So for my lunch, I was going to have tomato soup, but Dan bought like a katsu curry thing when we were in Sainsburys for his lunch. Oh God, why am I so overexposed? Is that a bit better? And the smell of that cooking has got a real oniony smell, and my taste buds are going, onion. So I am going to have one of my favourite things, French onion packet soup. I don't like the canned version, but we can't get French onion soup in a packet here anymore. So a lovely viewer of this podcast has kept me in supply of this lovely stuff. And then when we went to France last year, I also stocked up as well. So I'm going to make half a pack of this to have with some bread for lunch. And it's a rainy day, it's cold, nothing better on a cold rainy day than some packet onion soup and some white bread.
But you showed me how to believe. Still gets me. When I look back, I can see you're hiding, waiting for a moment to...
I forgot to mention that I've had a bit of a pickle this morning with my day 13 video. YouTube have clearly had an update because it all looked a bit different when I went in last night. And it showed me I had a video that was an error, there was an error in uploading. And I do remember on day 13 I'd started to upload it and it stalled or something interrupted it. So I just left it and re-uploaded it and it was fine. But that was still showing, so I refreshed a couple of times to make sure there was no overlap, and there wasn't. So I deleted the error and it deleted my actual video, which was really annoying. So then I wasn't sure what to do. So I quickly re-uploaded it this morning. So it'll be a bit out of order and look a bit strange. But I'll put it into the March Vlogs playlist in the right order at least. So a bit of a nightmare when stuff like that happens, because I do panic. I know nobody minds, but I'm just like, oh, that's annoying. So I've lost all your lovely comments on that video now as well. So sorry about that, if you asked a question or anything. It wasn't the best start to the day. Anyway, I have my onion soup now, so everything is good.
Just give me some time, 'cause I need to know that you're staying. When I look back, I can see.
We're just back from the school run. Lilia's struggling through a science assessment over there. Hi, Lilia.
Hi.
And Dan's helping her. Bless her, they don't make much sense, some of these assessments. And I'm going to make some TikTok tea, or shall I have one of my... I've got a nearly empty packet of Rooibos chai from the Proper Tea Company, so I might have this. I'll make Dan a TikTok tea. Just need to choose a mug. I think I'm going to go for my lovely Denmark mug for Dan. I'm going to go for smashing all the mugs. That was well caught. I'm going to go for my Life's a Beach mug.
I mean, this is.
I love this mug. This was a gift from my friend. Right, I'm going to need to put you down so I can make the tea now. Phoebe's just helping me now pack some orders. It's just coming up for 5 o'clock and I've pretty much done the work that I need to today. But I'll still keep an eye on things until about 6, half 6 probably, because I tend to do that because I lose about 45 minutes doing the school run. Oh look, I'm trying to talk and write a thank you note and I've just written it wrong. So I'll write the thank you note after I finish talking. So Phoebe's helping me parcel up a load of orders. Thank you if you've ordered from the shop. It's so fun to do this. Phoebe says she feels like a businesswoman.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you can see here behind us, but we've got Lilia's home COVID tests are here, so she's got to do these twice a week. I better go and log on and look at the instructions for how she's supposed to do those. But I'd like to get these done so I can get chopping vegetables and stuff ready for dinner. Yeah, so this is a working day. It's full of school runs, lots of work, preparing dinner and packaging orders as well. It's very busy.
I'm helping Mum do the orders and then I'm going to help her do dinner as well.
Oh, you're going to help me do dinner, are you?
Yeah, I already said that.
Yeah. Well,
Because she said, oh, I still haven't made dinner yet. And I was like, I help you.
what are you putting on there? Is that... Have you just put one on a new... Oh, have we run out of ones that are on...
Yeah.
Oh, no. Well, okay. I'll have to do some measuring. Right. We've got work to do.
To share my thoughts. Ooh, na, na, na. It's like cutting a wound in a bleeding heart. It gets me.
Terrible news. I've only got 2 Yorkshire teas left.
So
I'm going to have to place an order because we've got 2 Yorkshire teas left and 5 orders. So
some of you will just be getting stickers.
So I always put a Yorkshire tea in as a little extra because it's my favourite tea, and I always put that in as a little extra when I send out my orders. So a few of you won't be getting them, but I will pop in one of my stickers. I might be selling these in the future, but these aren't perfect, so I'm still working on it. But I'll pop in a little sticker for you instead of the tea, and I better get on Amazon and order some more. I promise you I'm not drinking it. It's just because it goes in the orders.
She already has loads of Yorkshire tea of her own over there in the little tea.
My stash.
Just give me some time, 'cause I need to know that you're staying. When I look back, I can see you're hiding, waiting for a moment to step in. And I'll never understand how you saw it coming. Oh, but I will love you for it all. When I look back, I can see you're hiding, waiting for a moment to step.
Dinner is finished and Dan and I are doing the washing up. Now, the girls do usually help. Our dishwasher's broken, in case you didn't know, which is why we're doing washing up. But Lilia's got a flute lesson, so she's upstairs in our room doing her flute lesson on Zoom. It's still going to be on Zoom until after Easter, I think. And Phoebe is outside in the dark playing football, which is something she doesn't often do, but she's quite good and she's having fun. So we are having another exciting bit of time together, aren't we?
Yep.
Sainsburys and washing up. We know how to live.
Marriage, rock and roll.
Marriage goals. And later on, we shall sit on the sofa and I will drink a hot milk.
Ooh, hashtag winning at life.
Well, you can only add the hashtag winning at life if I mention that I'm having my chocolate caramel digestive. So we're just washing up and we were talking about what the song of the day could be today. And we realised that in all the times we've done Song of the Day, we've never done the song that was our first dance at our wedding. And that song is by David Gray, and it's called Be Mine. I'm not sure if it was ever released as a single or not. You'll probably know David Gray most famously from his song Babylon, which has been the Song of the Day.
Or This Year's Love from
Or This
About
Year's
Woman.
Love. Oh, I love This Year's Love. Or we should do a double Song of the Day. Phoebe's now at the window. Yeah, so it's called Be Mine by David Gray, and we're also going to add This Year's Love by David Gray as well. So absolutely, that really evokes a sense of time, a certain time for me in the 90s. What about you? Well, was it 90s or early?
No, it was 2000.
Early 2000s.
Well, I remember it as around the time that we got married and stuff, so 2002, 2003.
Yeah, 2003. So, yeah, because Dan and I sort of became a couple, and then we got married just over a year
How long
later.
apart?
A year and a half.
Let's see, I proposed in the October.
Oh, a year then.
And we got married the November of the following year.
A year and a month. There you go.
Well done for almost remembering.
I haven't been able to get rid of him since.
I'm like a verruca.
You've got more staying power than a verruca. So on that note, we're going to get on with our washing up and watching our crazy child leaping up and down playing football and making faces at us and listening to the distant sound of the flute from upstairs, and we'll see you tomorrow. I've got no idea what I filmed again today. I'm going to go and edit it in a minute, so fingers crossed it all comes together. But if it doesn't, it's because I've been working today, and I apologise, and I promise to try and be better tomorrow and not delete anything accidentally. What, am I shirking my duty?
Oh, but I will love you for it all. Yeah.